Just allowing that information to flow to you in whatever way is best. I'll leave you for a moment to connect with this point 5 years in the future. And as you connect with this time, what are those first impressions that you're getting? What do you see?
Some tropical. I've just got lots of big green plants. It's just so tropical and quite dense, quite lush. So I think, yeah, just really tropical.
Mm, very interesting.
What comes to me, it's at that point, it's not about what, it's about where.
Mm, very interesting. Where, as in where on the earth or location?
Yeah, but it's like people's location is particularly important to them at that point. It's I don't see us so much on computers, not as much. It's like people will be drawn to certain locations, and it will be based on what they need, and there'll be a way to tell. So some people might need mountain air. It's
Mm,
almost if the elements will be really taken into consideration. Some people need the tropics. Green, a lot of people will need to be around green. Green, it could be a meadow, a field, green. People will be craving green, but I've seen people have kind of had enough of the computer. It's a weird, but it's almost as if they're saying, oh, that's what we used to do years ago. Now we're going somewhere. We want to be somewhere in a place where the energy is good. They want to be outside. They want to be connected to nature, but it's different types of nature for different reasons.
mm. Is this more so in like relocating or moving, or is this more trips or visits?
Yeah, I think it's trips. Yeah, I don't think people are moving so much. It's almost like where before they'd say, what pill do I need to take? What what therapy do I need? They're now saying, where do I need to be?
Mm. What's interesting, I feel like in the healing circles and the therapy world, retreats have become a big thing. Do you see that becoming more so?
Yeah, but really, really, it's almost taking place of holidays. I just see people really, they'll crave it. They're going to crave it. And I don't know if I think people are just going to be fed up with being at home and sit looking at a screen. I just see it's almost like, oh, I'm out. It's lovely. I mean, but they will know what environment they need. There'll be certain places that are just perfect. I don't know how they work that out, but there's a way to find out. But retreats, definitely, but they're very honed, not by theme, by what the person needs.
Mm.
Because I think in the past it's always been we're doing a workshop or a retreat on this subject, that subject. This is more an energy thing. A bit like those, what is it, enneagrams? Is it people go for and you find something about yourself and it explains a lot. This is almost like there's a way to find out. And it could change over time. You might need a mountain, and a few years later, you might need a meadow, water,
Mm.
or whatever it is. So, yeah, some people will need the desert. really, I've never come across anything like this. People like retreats, but this is very much where, not what.
Mm. I'm curious, can you get a sense of how people do find out this information? Where do they go for clarity on what they need or what environment might be best? Can you get a sense?
That's really interesting. It's straight where I'm going to the gut area, and it's almost as if there's a way. It's, I don't know. It's some machine, not a machine, something that picks up on the energy, and it can read from your solar plexus, right from the solar plexus, and from there it will just kind of almost define what you need and where. All of a sudden you get a message saying, "Oh, you need to go to Canada or whatever." Pinpoint the place that's got the energy you need. And there's a lot of my friends have machines now that pick up on your energy, and I'm kind of really don't get them. They don't work on me. They just go haywire and shut down. I go, no. So this isn't something I normally go towards at all. But I'm seeing that from the solar plexus, you get some sort of a readout that will say, this is the energy you need. So this is why you need to go to certain, this is the place you need to go to. And some of it's volcanic. Why people need to be around volcanic energy, don't know. It's almost like it will tell you the place that most matches what you need.
Hmm. And is this a physical technology?
Yeah, it's just, you get people with these machines and you hold them and they tell you what's right and what is. I'm always a bit skeptical of them, which annoys my friends. But yeah, it's some sort of machine. You kind of put almost like something. It's like a box, a machine. It's definitely electronic. And you put whatever it is. You put something on your solar plexus, and it will read what you need, like what's missing, what isn't. And it's not just you need to be up a mountain or you need to be somewhere tropical. It's also the food that's grown or is there in that place is right for you. The air is right for you. The water's right for you. It can define whatever's rich there is what your body really needs. It could be the sounds there. It could be how it sounds. It's like the energy of that place and all the components of what your body needs. So, if you go to some place, it might be tropical fruit. Somewhere else, it might be more food grown in the ground. It might be the water of a mountain or a lake or a waterfall. It's like this machine can define what it is, the place that has the components you need, and you just go there and you rapidly heal. You immediately start to feel really good, start to repair, recover, and it's really so what it is. Apparently we found that a lot of us are not living in the right place for us, and a lot of that is we've moved around. And sometimes we move somewhere and we say that suits us, but a lot of people end up living in places that doesn't suit them. Um, it's a bit like a lot of Asian people when they come to England. I used to find they used to get really ill just because their body weren't used to the type of pollution we had. Our food was different and it didn't suit their body. Get them to go and eat the food from their country and their body settles down. So I think it's kind of, could be people have moved around, could be they've got things in their own environment that are making them ill. But when they go to that place, wherever it is, their bodies start to really get strong.
Mm. It's beautiful, the earth supporting us in so many ways.
Yeah, and I'm seeing. I think I first went to tropical because I've got a feeling at that point that's what I needed. I needed to be in that. It's almost a sweaty energy, isn't it? It's humid and just that heat and the food that's there. it's almost if that's the energy I need. If somebody else needs the desert or whatever, or a lake or whatever, but it's almost if at a 5 year point I feel I'm there, and that's what I need.
Mhm. It reminds me of Ayurvedic practices and the ways that your constitution and the way that you are made up affects the energy that you need to take in your environment, and the ways that 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 affects you and can either build you up or tear you down. I'm curious, is there new information and new knowledge coming in that helps us to realize this necessity or this need for location healing?
Yeah, I think it's what we've been doing so far isn't working so well, which really unsettles people, especially medicine. They're finding they're getting less results. Things that used to work don't. I think this is, I've said for a long time, I feel like we're going to start evolving really fast. And I feel this is the start of our evolution. This is the start of us changing. And so what once worked, our body doesn't react so well to. So we've had to find new ways of getting stronger. And but some new way of getting stronger. So it's almost as if we go in search because what the painkiller that we've had for our backache no longer works. Now we need to go and lay in mud in Africa and join the minerals or whatever it is. It's almost if you're suffering and the medication that people have always used doesn't work, you do go in search. So, and I feel this is just, it's almost a beautiful experience as well when people go elsewhere. It's a beautiful, beautiful experience just to be somewhere that's totally aligned for you, totally right for you. And I can see people going to places they've never dreamt of going to, never been before, not usually their kind of place. They go somewhere and just go, oh, this is where I'm meant to be. This is such a great place. So it's really interesting. It wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting to see some new therapies, and it isn't. It's not what, it's where. It's really interesting. But yeah, the old ways start to not work. We get fed up with being there on the computer. We want to go somewhere. It's a bit, I don't know much about enneagrams, but my friend Carmen said when you with people and they know their group, you can see how they're all connected because they're so alike. When you go to these places that are aligned for you, other people there, you're aligned to them. It's so sweet. You just go there and you go, yeah, but we all need this energy. You kind of are going to be quite similar in some ways. This is interesting. I wasn't expecting any of this at all.
Were there any things happening externally to people that started this shift, or was it an internal journey that they found themselves traveling to?
Yeah, I think it was kind of, I think people just started to, how they were wasn't working for them. You know, just being stuck at home. A lot of people are still working from home, I think, up until that point. So people stuck at home, they're on the computer, they're not having fun, they're not enjoying life, and they're not brilliantly healthy. So it's that thing. As soon as you hear somebody, I think it's one of them things that once somebody's tried this and it's worked for them, they tell other people. I think it's something that really ends up in magazines and talked about. It's kind of like quite a breakthrough.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I think we come away from a lot of the old things and go towards a lot of new ways. There's something else I can't work out what it is. It's like a rod, but it's lit up and it's like rainbows inside, lots of colours. And I know that's a healing instrument, but I don't know how it works or what you do with it. I just keep seeing this rod and it's all these moving colours inside. I don't know what it does though. I think it trying to see what it does something quickly. It rapidly improves certain things. Rapidly heals.
Does it make a sound or play music?
I don't think so. Don't think it might have a frequency. It's not playing music. It might have a frequency.
You said that there's colors. Is there like light coming out of it, or is there
It's
like
all
a laser
inside
component?
it. Yeah, it's inside it. All these colours moving around inside of it. Whether you find a way to take them out, or I'm just seeing that. I'm not seeing anybody using it or what they do with it. But I know it's significant, and I know it aids rapid healing. But I don't know how things are very different. It's only 5 years, but it all seems so different. Unless I've jumped further, but it just all seems so different. It seems that there's what people want has changed. They're actually fed up with being entertained. They're fed up with TikTok. They're fed up with formula shows. They kind of want to be just with a good bunch of people, and they want to be outside, and they want to be in nature. It's like they've kind of done with all that, and they just want to be camping with wonderful people under the stars or whatever. They really want that connection with people and with an environment that's right for them. All the things we do now, they just don't seem. It's almost as if it seems old-fashioned, which seems odd in a short space of time. But yeah, done with it. Done with it. Bored. And they want to connect. Imagine going somewhere and everybody's kind of on your wavelength, on your energy. You just go there, and automatically anybody that's been drawn to that place is in a similar energy to you. It's quite magical. Really does seem magical.
That does. I'm curious, how widespread is this perspective shift, or this mind shift? Is it worldwide, or?
Yeah, I think it's pretty big. Yeah, I do think it's pretty big. I think people are almost bored and just feel like they've. If you ever watched something on television and then all of a sudden you go, I can't watch that anymore. This is like the 10th series. I can't. Just feel like I've done it to death. It's a bit like that. It's just like people just. I also think it's all. A lot of things haven't got better with time. I think AI is writing a lot of formula stuff. So a lot of movies will come out that are AI produced, and I think they'll just be. It's a bit like now all the AI images look a bit the same. I think TV shows and movies will be, and they'll be cheap to make, and I think they'll just be boring. Nothing to them. I think people will want to get up and be out and around people in a great environment. So yeah, it's really lovely. It's lovely. I wouldn't normally go anywhere tropical because I don't like all the bugs. So I'm quite surprised to find myself somewhere tropical. I like the sun and the heat, not the bugs. So I wouldn't normally go there. It's like mosquitoes, bugs.
Hawaii has no bugs, so perhaps you're around that part of the world.
That sounds really good. I did actually piss off a lot of people in Hawaii. I didn't mean to. That was on Facebook, but I'm sure they've forgiven me. I'd love to go back.
It is beautiful there. Yeah,
I would love to go. I've always wanted to go. That's good. I didn't know they didn't have bugs there. That looks good.
Good place. Very good place.
So, what do you want me to look at this point?
Well, you're speaking about the importance of where, not what, and yet I know for many people the idea of running retreats or being a healer at a retreat, or facilitating those experiences, maybe that doesn't feel right for them, or maybe they're unsure how they financially make that happen. I'm curious, how do how do healers and therapists, how do their roles change as maybe their techniques no longer are relevant or people are turning elsewhere?
That's really interesting. Yeah, I think there's a lot more retreats, a lot more. And I think it's almost, if I can see them, there's like almost like little pods or little straw huts. So they're not as expensive. I think they'll be in places that are not expensive, because at the moment a lot of retreats are expensive. But I see a lot not being that expensive. So people can go along, they get their little straw hut or pod or whatever to stay in, tent, teepee, they're under the stars. And yeah, I definitely see a lot of healers. Of course, if we're doing it on being drawn to a place, then the right healers and therapists will show up. They'll be drawn to that place. It'll be the right place for them. So they'll match the people they're working with. So that looks tremendous. But yeah, definitely, I would definitely say there's a lot more retreats. I'd say it starts to replace holidays, that people want to go somewhere. Oh, some of the retreats have to help people learn about themselves. Like, we don't know ourselves. We have lost track of who we are. So we get to know us. Some are more healing. Some are to do with nourishment, so eating the food that nourishes us. There's definitely some that are about getting to know thyself. That's really interesting. They've just been brought up to be a certain way, straight into the system, school, work. Why don't you get a chance to be child of the universe? That's what I've been told. Child of the universe, not who you've been brought up to be. So what is your essence? I feel there's self-discovery journeys.
Are there any sorry?
Is there any what? Sorry.
Are there any particular therapies in the time period that you're in that that people are using or using with their clients and with themselves that are more prominent than others, other than this machine?
Yeah, the machine only taps into what you need and where it is. It's not that widely used. You just use it for that initial part. It identifies things, and then off you go. Yeah, it's less, this is a therapy for that illness, and it's more certain things tailored to the person. So there's definitely a lot more defining what the person needs. You see more homeopathy, more tailored, and it's almost like there's a new branch of homeopathy that's connected to plants. It's almost like homeopathy but herbalism, somehow or other, both. So you find the exact remedy, the remedy's tailored to you, rather than buying off the shelf, or that you have such and such for such and such an illness. Homeopathy looks really strong there. That if somebody's thinking of what to study, I definitely would think of homeopathy.
Nice.
Definitely, there's a lot of new type. As I say, there's this herbal thing that's like homeopathy. There's also something, a lot of plant-based remedies. Really, a lot of plant-based remedies, and I can feel they're hugely effective. Hugely, the effect on the body. I don't know how they're made, but it's almost, you can feel them as soon as the person has some drops. You can feel it going right through their body, just really energizing them.
Well, you spoke of the food at these places, that the energy that you would take in, or the sustenance you'd take in. I'm curious, is it similar with maybe the plants? Like, is there more of a knowledge of where they came from and coming from like the right place?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And somehow I don't know how it is. I find with these remedies, they've been greatly enhanced. So where you'd make, say, a herbal remedy, these are so greatly enhanced that just a couple of drops and the effect on your body is huge. Just immediately you feel yourself energized. It's almost as if they affect you on a cellular level. They're beautiful. I mean, I'm looking at one now, and it's like a deep dark red, like a burgundy. And as soon as people have just 2 drops or even 1 drop, you can feel it's almost as if they might have been ill for ages, and their body starts to really react. It's like it sets off a chain reaction. Definitely think studying into medicinal plants is going to be huge, so much bigger. It's going to be a real big thing. Just finding the right remedy. And these, how they're so enhanced, I can't work it out, but I know they're like times 100 what they would normally be. But they're so good. You can't have too much. You can't be too strong. The body will take what it needs. They're really pure. I don't know how we found them or how they came about.
Very fascinating. Well, you mentioned the color of that tincture or that substance, and you mentioned the colors earlier with the wand. Is there, how does color and how does that affect how we heal or how we approach our healing and our well-being?
Yeah, I'm definitely seeing color used, but it's enhanced color. It's like everything's enhanced. It's like this one thing that I'm seeing with the colors inside. It's greatly enhanced. I think all these colors moving around, this sort of sparking inside, and I'm seeing some rather one stream of one color comes out of it, and it's touching the person on their left hand, left of their abdomen, and it's like a lime green. So this isn't just the primary colors. This is lime green. Definitely, we're using color and plants hugely at that point, hugely. But yeah, it's like lime green. There's been said. I think color, plants, and tiny amounts, like we don't need huge amounts, tiny amounts. That's where the homeopathy and the versions of homeopathy come in. Tiny amounts, and it's like there's some way of just energizing the whole body. It's like a cellular thing. It's just like affects the whole body, wakes up the whole body. It's almost as if I could feel all the cells in the body reacting. It's like, oh, great, this is here. Thank you. Give me. It feels really good.
I'm curious. Or Jennifer, did you have a question?
No, it's okay. I was going to ask another thread, but continue.
Okay. I'm curious because you mentioned people getting off the screens, and I've heard a lot recently about the draining nature of screens and the technology and how it can drain your energy. Does that play a part in this energetic shift?
Yeah, I think people just started to just go down the hill. It's like it's almost as if they were becoming less. They were just becoming less human, not less human, but just less vibrant, and whatever they'd normally be doing, that it's just not exciting them or interested them. So they need the antidote. I mean, we will still have to work on screen, but they definitely don't want to put their leisure on the screen. That's for sure. They want to be off. They want to be out. They want to be somewhere beautiful. Also, I feel like we are at that 5-year point, less polluting the environment. I think we get rid of a lot of things. I know this is only a short space of time, and I don't know if I'm jumping further, but the rate of change at the moment, none of it would surprise me. But it's almost as if we're actively cleaning the world. it's almost as if things are going on, so we're more inclined to want to go out because that's going to feel so good. I feel like people have got problems with their feet. I feel like I'm saying bad things, but yeah, I'm just saying what comes to me. I feel like people have got problems with their feet. I don't know why. It's almost as if the energy's not going down to their feet. I wonder if it's because we're sitting so much and we're so sedentary. It's like the energy's not flowing down to their feet. It's like it's all round here, but it's not flowing that far. I think we must have got a lot more stuck before we ventured out and got fed up with it all. It's almost because it's like their feet don't feel right. And yeah, I think people got too sedentary, too on screen, and one day started going, oh, there's better things out there in the world.
I'm happy to hear that. That's beautiful.
The
shift, I mean, not the pain.
Yeah, it's like their feet, it's almost like they couldn't feel their feet. They weren't walking enough. But some people hardly leave their home, get food delivered, groceries delivered, you're working online, you're watching, working on the screen, watching entertainment on the screen. It's almost as if we go too far down that road, and then we venture out and go, oh, this is great. The world seems a bit cleaner as well. I definitely think the world's a bit cleaner.
Do you have a sense of how people are managing their mental health differently or their emotions?
I think that's part of it. I think the mental health was part of it. People are just getting really down, just almost becoming nothing, not having an opinion, not using their brains. I think the mental health, they were just flat. So I think that does come into it. Some would be depressed, but a lot were just flat. That's kind of the best I can do, just like losing that ability to socialize, talk, just almost lost their energy. So I definitely think that that's part of it. The mental health is part of it, but it's almost like this flat feeling. It's almost like they're half asleep. Just not awake, not doing anything interesting, but then reacting to it, suddenly venturing out, the man coming out the cave and seeing Plato's cave, suddenly going out and saying that's what the sun, where the warmth comes from, the sunshine. Suddenly discover, it's almost as if they discover the outside's better than the inside.
Well, that's very good news for people listening, that if they experience it themselves or see it in others, that is a positive direction it will eventually get to. So, and if you see it now, you can change it.
You can see it now, and if you've got people around that are just flat, and it's almost like people are a bit institutionalized. Just get people, and it needs to be outside. It really needs, even if it's cold, wrap up warm. They just need to walk in the park or be by the river or drink a hot chocolate on a cold day, sitting by the river. Just that, they'll start to sort of, it's almost as if they're coming back to life. They're waking up.
It felt earlier like people crave realness. They crave reality, and it's non-perfection, but it's tangible. It's invigorating.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they really will. But it's interesting that so many things that are the norm now, they would just be by the wayside. Just be by the wayside. So any therapist listening, I would really suggest you look at colour, you look at herbs, you look at homeopathy, you look at the environment. And I know Marie Morris, one of our practitioners, she does a lot of things outside with her clients. They're not going to sit in a cozy office. She's got them outside, whatever the weather. And I think there'll be a lot more of that. I can see all sorts of things happening outside. We're not going to be sitting cozy indoors so much.
Good news. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, it's good.
I'm curious, are there any other impressions that you're getting from this 5-year point? Anything else that feels important or is coming to you to share with the collective?
Yeah, it just feels so different from now, but it's almost as if we got to go through that stuck phase and come out the other side. It's almost like, as I say, like coming out Plato's cave, you know, just coming out and just going, oh, there's the sky, you know, there's the river. Oh, that feels good. Do you know, like when you've been in all winter and then the sun comes out and you go, oh, this feels good. It's kind of seeing that happen a lot, and it's globally. This isn't just a few people, this is globally, people venturing out more. I don't know if it's another lockdown. There could be more lockdowns because people seem to have been in a lot. And when they come out this time, they really come out and sort of just go, this is what we want. We want to be out in the world. We want trees and lakes and rivers. This is what we want. So I don't know, maybe there's another lockdown. I don't know, because it's like I'm really seeing people blurry-eyed coming out. So I think there's definitely not the work over that next 5 years. There's definitely people not working so much. Something that's been predicted many times, that, you know, jobs will go, there'll be less jobs, but jobs give people a purpose. And when people aren't working, they kind of lose their purpose, and that's when I find depression kicks in. So I kind of worry about people not having jobs, but it's almost as if it would take longer than 5 years, but they start to adjust to just enjoying the world, just enjoying life, just preparing good food, just helping out people. It's just massive adjustment. That takes more than 5 years, but I definitely see a lot of people not working. I think the predictions are right, that a lot of people aren't going to be working. A lot of jobs will go.
Are there any areas as a therapist that aren't being used anymore, that come through to you?
Yeah, I think the word enhance comes up. Anything we're doing now, it'll be an enhanced version of it. It's like people do Reiki. I just see them using something that creates energy, that enhances their Reiki. Like it's almost as if they have something, they use their Reiki with something. I think we discover a lot of things that enhance. I don't understand how it works at all, but a lot of things we do is enhance. It's like with mind therapies, it's almost like there'll be frequencies that greatly enhance their experience. Definitely sound comes into it, color comes into it. Definitely the word enhance, whatever they normally do, they'll be doing it, and it will be so much more in such a positive way. So it's much more of a profound experience for people. Frequency machines are going to really be significant, and finding the right frequency for the person, but it will greatly enhance what they're doing. So it's not so much therapies going, it's more therapies changing. I see them changing a lot. Healing, mind therapies, all sorts of things will. I tell you, seeing how people are with their feet, I would definitely say reflexology is going to be a good skill to have, because they need to get that energy. I'm looking at them and I'm just thinking, there's no energy flowing to your feet. It's the weirdest thing. This isn't what I expected. I wanted to come up with all this clever stuff, and I'm just telling people to look at their feet. It's just like,
it's important.
It is. I just feel energy in lots of different ways. Reflexology, even that's enhanced. Lots of things to enhance the flow of energy down to the feet. It's just not what I was expecting. Yeah, reflexology, it's going to be very needed. I don't see people walking around, and they go for this phase where they're not out and about and walking and doing things. So say it could be another lockdown. I don't know. Although I think most people ignore it now. I can't see people going along with it again. I suppose a certain proportion would, or wouldn't surprise me if there isn't another lockdown where it's heavily enforced. I know some parts of the world they could not leave their property unless they had a written letter as just to walk to the end of the road. And I know countries that happen to. It could be they're strict. It's almost as if people venture out blurry-eyed. They've not been walking, but in that time we find a lot of ways to enhance what we do. Healing, various other things, we enhance it. I don't know where this comes from, but I see enhancement. That's a key word.
Do you feel it's technology that already exists or something that is yet to be downloaded?
There's a lot new to come, and there's some that's already out, but it's primitive compared to what's to come.
Brilliant, thank you.
Yeah.
So, do you have any other guidance that's coming to you for healers and therapists to help prepare them for the next 5 and even 10 years time and beyond?
As you said that, I was just reminded of many years ago there was a guy, and he would say, go around your home, keep squatting down in different places, and all of a sudden you go, oh, this is my spot, this is where. It's almost as if we need to do that, but in our minds we're looking at different places on earth and go, oh, is it Africa, is it India, is it America, where do I, until we find our spot. It's just the weirdest thing. But these are the words that come into me: being under the sky, being under the sky, be outside. Being under the sky, being outside, that will open our minds, and we'll know what we need and what we need to do. Being inside is almost shutting us down. So being under the sky and being aware of the sky, just being outside and being aware of the sky, it's like it's opening us up, it's opening up our awareness, our energy. Our body starts to flow. That's a really important message for some reason. Just to be out there and connect with the sky, almost acknowledging the sky. It's really nice, really nice feeling. We're all inside too much. This is like I'm out here. This is so good. It feels so good just to be out under the sky. Nighttime, daytime, doesn't matter. It's almost as if the sky it's almost as if people start to know things by being outside and connecting with the sky. They'll start to know.
It feels like the connection with Gaia and nature and the elements is this new bridge is forming.
You probably summed up in one sentence what I've been struggling to say for ages. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think that is pretty much it. I think we're more aware of the elements, definitely, and what elements we need. Definitely think that. Yeah.
I'm curious. You mentioned the sky and the sun. I'm curious if the sun has shifted or changed, or our relationship with it, our interaction with it, has that changed at all?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit worrying, but I feel something has happened to lessen our connection with the sun. So I think it's almost as if there is something that doesn't let the sun through so much. So I'm really hoping Bill Gates doesn't get his way to do something to block the sun. But I feel there is something. So we're not getting the energy of the sun as much. Yeah, definitely feels almost hazy rather than clear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're feeling that at the 5-year point?
I think so. I mean, I might have jumped to a different time because this all seems a bit far-fetched for only 5 years. But then when you think of the change we've had in just the last 5, it isn't so far-fetched because the world has changed so much in the last 5. and it's changing exponentially each year. So that could be possible. Yeah, could be possible. But if I'm got my head at 5 years, I hope I'm in the right time frame. The world definitely seems cleaner though. I feel like the rivers are cleaner, and I feel like a lot's happened to clean the environment. I feel like something very active, a very active campaign to just clean the world. I feel like that might well have started from one particular source. It's probably somebody like Elon Musk or somebody, one particular person going, look, we can put this out there and it will just clean that river, it will clean the air, it will clean this, clean the sea. I feel like there's something, it's driven not by governments. It's really nice. It's really lovely to see the world cleaner. It's really lovely, really nice.
Sounds like communities and individuals are taking back authority over their own bodies and spaces.
I'm smelling different things, so I think smell comes into it as well. Get the energy of smell. I'm smelling eucalyptus and I'm smelling sage, smelling mint. I feel like we smell to change. I don't know, is it health? I don't know, well-being. But it's so much better than, so if we were to pick mint now and smell it, it wouldn't be, this is so much better. So much better. You know, when you have something artificial and something natural, it's so much better. This is so much better even more. The plants, I think a lot of research, I feel it's coming from one particular source or a group of people, because I feel a lot of research is going into enhance the soil, enhance plants, you know, to make them more natural, not artificial, to clean the air, to clean the environment. I feel like there's a bunch of people that are kind of creating this and doing amazing things with it.
Amazing. That's brilliant.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And well needed.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think from now, what we need to be, the main message that comes through to me right now is be outside, be connected to the sky, feel the grass, touch the grass, just stop and just feel. It's almost as if you do that, you'll feel the passage of time, you'll feel what's gone before, you'll feel what's still to come, you'll be aware that we're in a moment in time, and we just stop and we'll see how amazing it is, how magical it all is. It's just, if we just stop for 2 minutes a day, connect with the sky, the earth beneath our feet, wherever we are, and we just feel that passage of time, the past and the future, it's like we're connected to everything. It's really hard to put into words, but that connection is there. And anything that's, I don't know, there's stuff still to come. The enhancement of so many things is still to come. Definitely be looking at plants. Plants are the key. Yeah, plants, the earth, frequency, they're all going to start the wonderful change.
That's wonderful. Use this this foresight to begin making those changes now, to get ahead of the curve. You don't need to wait until you're forced to, or you don't need to do the opposite first. You can connect with nature now. I love that message.
Yeah, it's really nice. Put your feet in the river, you know, pretend you're a kid, put your feet in the river, feel the cold water on your feet. It's just have that connection now. It would change change you so much. You'll change your well-being. All of a sudden, instead of people being at home and depressed, it's just suddenly they feel alive. But it's almost like they feel, you become aware that this is a moment in time, and that moment in time is perfect. It's just having that moment is perfect.
Return to the now, being present. I love that.
Yeah, that moment is perfect.
The sound of bird songs was coming to me as well, to help people wherever you are in the world listen out for a bird song, and that's like tuning straight into the song of nature.
Yeah, that's great. That's really good. Yeah, it's lovely.
Well, Anne, are there any last insights or guidance that you feel coming through the share today?
The main thing is, when I'm seeing people inside and on their screens, there's this grey, everything looks grey. When they walk away, the colour starts to come back. All the colour starts to come back. So I would say just be away from screens is one of the major things. Be away from the noise and the screens, and just have that connection with people, with the world. Beautiful things, one flower. Just get off the screens is the big. We're on screens all day, but that's the message I'm getting strongly.
I was going to ask quickly if people were to use technology to help them reach more folk, but it would be not extensive on their time. It would be more automated or things like that. Do you see that? Or
yeah, definitely. I think we just are more effective in a short space of time rather than sitting there all day. If you spend 20 minutes connecting with people all over the world and talking to them and sharing, if you've had the outside bit, when you come to the screen, your energy is so much better, and you connect with people. So it's when we're just sitting there all day, our energy, it's almost like our cells are shutting down. When we go out and we have that connection, we wake up. So to come back and spend 20 minutes or an hour with people, and your energy is beautiful, they're going to feel it. You'll inspire them to have that wonderful energy.
I love that. Thank you. And that's all actionable things that anyone can do listening now, moving forwards.
Yeah. The simpler answers are often the truest, I've found. Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much, Anne, for bringing through this information for us and sharing this this insight with the collective.
Welcome. Wow,
Absolutely.
you really took me deep then. I really went off. That was, really great. Thank you so much. Thank you. It wasn't what I expected at all. Thank you.
Absolutely.
That was wonderful. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer, and thank you everyone for watching and for joining us. I think we'll need to do this again. This was really fun.
Yeah, it's great. Really, really interesting.
Lovely. All right. Thank you so much. Thanks everyone that's been watching. And if you're interested in any of us three, you can find us at the bar below with the social media contact details, because there's more to come. And follow all of us if you like us and resonate, because it helps us to get this message out to more people that want, deserve and need this. So that helps.
Fabulous. That was amazing. Thank you for inviting me. That was great.
Thank you for coming. Yeah, both. All right, lovely. I look forward to our next chapter together, whenever that might be, but we'll talk behind the scenes and then get notified for our next journey. And bring your questions as well if you're interested.
Yeah, leave them in the comments too if you have things that come up or you have more that you want us to explore next time. We definitely love to hear from you guys.
Love it. That's great. Okay. Thanks so much.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.